Good afternoon, everybody. It is Monday, June 12th still. It's 2:30 in the afternoon. We're all done. We got the new servos put in. We got actually the pedostatic check, which was due in August. I just did it now because I was here. I lost a couple months, or a month and a half, but that's okay. We got the ATIS. It is winds 320, less 11, gusting 18, 10 miles of visibility. Scattered, so we're going to go back at 3,500. And the pressure really has fallen quite a bit. We're at 2,984.
Maintain 3,000.
So we're going to copy. Let's see. We're going to call clearance delivery now, and we go. Good morning, Rockford clearance delivery, Comanche 6928 Papa at Avionics Place with Bravo.
Comanche 6928 Papa, Rockford Tower, say destination?
Going back home to Moline, sir, looking for VFR flight following 3,500.
Comanche 68 Papa, maintain VFR at below 3,000, departure frequencies 121.0, squawk 4212.
At or below 3,000, 1210, 4212 for 28 Papa.
28 Papa, read back correct, and are you ready to taxi?
Not yet, sir. I'll give ground to call when I am. I'm sorry, I thought I was calling clearance delivery. My bad.
No worries, I'm combined right now.
Roger, I'll give you a call in just a minute. 121. 1210. That sounds funny, but okay. At or below 3,000.
Alright, 2 Whiskey Delta, Roger. Frequency change approved. Have a good day.
Program the GPS. KMLI. Check the map. And I know that one looks right. Yeah, I can tell that right off the bat. Okay. Transponder set, lights are set, directional gyro is good. Comm radios, we have tower, we need ground, we'll get that in a second. Actually, let me pull up. Ground is 121.9.
Cessna 6265 Tango, Rockford Tower, wind 300 at 10, gust 17, runway 1, clear to land. Number 2, behind the Skyhawk on a 3-mile final.
Set, VSI. Flaps, trim is set. So we're going to check out the new the autopilot servos, make sure everything goes good on our way back. Gear is green.
Skyhawk 65 Tango, where are you parking at today?
Okay, that looks good. Yeah, they're all firing. Brakes, let's check them.
Roger.
Brakes are good. Okay, we'll open the taxi checklist. We're set. Okay. Charts. Annotate. Good afternoon, Quad City Ground. Comanche 6928 Papa at Avionics Place looking for permission to taxi the active.
Comanche 6928 Papa, Rockford Ground, runway 1, taxi via Juliet Foxtrot. Hold short, runway 19 at Foxtrot.
6928 Papa, Juliet Foxtrot, hold short of 19 at Foxtrot, 28 Papa. We're going to hold short there. All right. All right. We are set. That went very smoothly. I sat in back and worked while they did their thing. So we're going to hope it all went together well here. So, get out my, we're looking for Juliet Foxtrot. Ground 28 Papa, if tower's amenable, I'll be willing to take off 25.
Yeah, you can take off 25 if you like. Runway 25, taxi via Juliet.
Juliet to 25, hold short, and from our run-up, 28 Papa. Well, that'll be even easier. It'll be right to left crosswind. Nice long runway, though. And beats taxiing all the way down to the end of runway 1 if they're going to let me do it. Okay. Brake set, doors and windows closed and locked. Flight controls. Oh, let's get out the checklist. Flight controls free and correct. Everything feels real smooth, and the checks came back good on it. Flight instruments. Look good. Directional gyro. We'll double check that now. 211, that is right on. Make sure we're going to leave it lean, 1500 RPM. Manifold pressure rise. Now we're looking for the oil pressure to just wiggle. There she goes.
23 Delta, contact departure 121.0.
2000. Carby checks good. Magneto's firing. Come back up. And now we're just going to get a little itty bitty drop. Is that And we're looking at pressures. Everything looks good. Oil temperature's in the green. Back to idle. Good idle, back to 1,000. Pre-takeoff check, circuit breakers are all in trim. Final check. Radio set to tower, we are on tower. Radio set to next, 121. Transponder is set. It is altitude. Flaps, 1 notch. Actually, you know what? If this is gusting, we'll go ahead and leave that down. We got lots of runway. Primer is in and locked. Carb heat is closed. We'll get that on roll on. Strobes, landing taxi. We'll get that on roll on. Mixture. Okay. Fuel boost pump on roll on. Target heading 0250. Sorry, my bad. Which is almost straight, a little bit of a left turn, and we're target altitude. We're going to go to 3,000. He said we're cleared to 3,000. Takeoff checks. Toga button active. Man bars.
Comanche 28 Papa, just advise we're ready to depart.
We'll do it just a few more seconds.
Roger.
Heading is set. We're going to go indicated airspeed 105. Set. 8 PY, brakes, flaps, gear, prop. Engine failure, it's a long runway, we'll land straight ahead. There is a river to the right if we have to. Trim, mixture. Fuel flaps, trim. Rockford Tower, 6928 Papa, Foxtrot 25, we're ready to go, sir.
Comanche 28 Papa, hold short runway 25. I got traffic on short, final runway 1. I'll get you going as soon as he touches down.
28 Papa, roger, sir, I got eyes on the traffic, holding short. Layer in here. I think it's going to be a little bumpy. All these fair weather cumulus clouds, they signify probably going to be a little bumpy. Not like this morning, which was just incredibly smooth. Got about a 45 degree, maybe, it's wiggling, so right there it's about 60 degrees, and then it lets off and it's more like 45, 50 degrees.
Tower 65 Tango, left turn at Echo or Delta, runway 1, taxi via Bravo.
We're gonna rotate at 85.
Echo Bravo.
Pull it off.
1, 65 Tango.
Comanche 6928 Papa, right for tower, wind 320 at 9, proceed on course Moline, runway 25, clear for takeoff.
6928 Papa, cleared on course Moline, runway 25, cleared for takeoff, 28 Papa. Fuel. Flaps. Trim. Okay, we're gonna have a right to left, 9, that's alright, 9 is, it's gonna be like 8 knot crosswind, won't be a big deal unless I get a gust here. But we'll put our crosswind correction in, come up here on center line, and let's advance the power. There's full power. Airspeed is alive. Temperatures and pressures look good. Start easing out.
Tango, what's your destination
75, 80,
destination is
85, off she comes.
Kilo, Papa Whiskey Kilo, and well advised you already.
Positive rate climb, gear coming up, pitching for 105.
Thank you.
Flaps are up. There's 105. Oh yeah, we get some nice updrafts. Cinch it down. Okay. Cylinder head temperatures are looking good still. Let's go ahead and get it into a cruise climb. There's 120.
Comanche 28 Papa, contact departure 121.0, safe flight.
28 Papa over departure. Thank you, sir. You have a good week.
Do.
Good afternoon, Rockford departure. Comanche 6928 Papa indicating 1,300 in the climb. Gonna turn left towards Moline. 28 Papa.
Comanche 6928 Papa, Rockford departure, radar contact, proceed on course, vehicle to your discretion.
28 Papa, proceeding on course Moline, climbing to 3,500. 28 Papa. Okay. Direct. Activate. We're looking for 125-ish, 130. Cylinder heads still looking good. We're right at 400 degrees on number 4.
Skyhawk 33 Quebec, contact tower.
Contact tower 4603 Quebec.
Back it off 2,500 here.
Wisconsin 9885, crosses Zorro at 900,000.
Cross Zorro at 900,000, Wisconsin 9885.
2,500. We're in a cruise climb, 130 miles an hour. And we are turning direct Moline. Alright, so let's test out the new autopilot. So let's go nav. Autopilot on. Set at 130 miles an hour. And it's syncing it all up. Fuel boost pump can come off. Watch that fuel pressure. Fuel pressure looks good. Number 4 is down 393 already.
Number 23 Delta, climb maintain 8,000.
Climb maintain 8,000, 23 Delta.
1,800 for 3,000. And we're going to have about a 10 knot headwind, is my guess. Now she'll start speeding up.
At Golf, you want to try 7,000?
Somebody trying to find smooth air.
24 at Golf, trying to maintain 7,000.
There was a little light in the seat action.
Wisconsin 9885, contact Milwaukee approach 126.5.
2650, 9885.
Oscar 150 Lima Romeo 10,000.
Oscar 150 Lima Romeo, Rockford approach, rock customers 2982.
82, thanks.
29 or 82. See, it's falling quick. Alright, so we are at, what are we at? 3,000 feet, 24.323.
And Hawker 0 Lima Romeo, are you able to maintain 300 knots on the arrival?
Affirmative, we can do that for 0 Lima Romeo.
Roger.
Do you want to speed up now?
Number 0 Lima Romeo, I just need you at 300 at flight.
Alright, 300 at flight, 0 Lima Romeo.
Oh yeah. Alright, so changing plan. I told you it's going to be bumpy. We're going to drop it down to 65% horsepower, slow down, which will make the bumps not so crazy. 21.9. Open up the other vent here, and we'll get it. We're not going to lean much this low. Matter of fact, full rich, we're not actually even showing burning density altitude because it's cool. What is our density altitude? Maybe that's why. Hold on, we are gonna find out. Alright, our indicated altitude is actually, let's go to 3,500. It still keeps us below. Yeah, let's do that.
Number 4 Golf, Roger.
I don't have to because I'm below a certain altitude, but 3,500. Bring the prop back in to 2,500. And we're going to do a indicated airspeed climb.
Rockford approach, Skyhawk 4633 Quebec.
Skyhawk 4633 Quebec, Rockford departure. In fly present heading, these will be vectors for the ILS runway 32 at Janesville. And
He's pitching up.
To your discretion.
Vectors for ILS 32 at Janesville, remain VFR.
Sure is.
One foot approach, Sky 4623, get back to tower, head us direct 0. Do you want
the
to
altitude.
stay on your heading or
4,000
go
feet.
direct 0?
Shock 3, they go back. Yeah, you can just turn 10 degrees left, vectors for the ILS runway 32 at Janesville. And
ILS.
there's the outside coming right there.
Get back.
Don't fly in the afternoons if you don't like the bumps. Or you wait till after 5 o'clock or so. And they kind of chill out. There's 3,500.
Talker 0 Lima Romeo, there's traffic just above you. It's a Boeing 737 descent out of 15 down for 11 down and also landing O'Hare.
You're looking for 150 Lima Romeo.
Number 48 Golf, contact Milwaukee approach 126.5.
23.
No problem.
Should do it, guys. We're in cruise.
Rock Red approach 6265 Tango 21,000.
Scott 6265 Tango, rock for departure, radar contact, proceed on course, be for all to your discretion. Did you want flight following Chicago approach?
A from 65 Tango.
Roger.
Not a good test of the autopilot. It's just too bumpy. It's doing a great job handling it. It's just, you can't tell if it's holding altitude on its own, or
33 Quebec,
if it's moving or if it's the air.
Janesville, still advertising the visual runway 32, winds 280 at 12, visibility 10 miles, temperature 22, dew point 1,
right.
2980.
2980, 4623, get back.
Goodness gracious.
Hawker 0 Lima Romeo, that traffic's now at your 12 o'clock and a half a mile. Descent out of 12,000 for 11,000.
Still looking for 150 Lima Romeo.
If we were going a long way, we'd just keep climbing above these clouds.
That's traffic in sight.
Number 0 Lima Romeo, roger, contact Chicago approach 135.02. Just let them know you got the traffic in sight.
3502, have a good day, 150 Lima Romeo.
Hopefully, I don't know if you guys can see ahead, but the clouds kind of thin out. Hopefully the air is a little bit smoother here in just a few minutes. Boy, we're in some sinking air right now, though. Go back here to Moline and we will get our charts going. Let's see, what does ADSB say the winds are? There should be 310-ish. Currently light and variable. Unlimited 10. God, it was supposed to be gusting into the 20s. That's an hour-old forecast. We'll see when we get there and listen to the minute weather, or the tower will tell us. All right, so let's get set up for the handover. We're gonna guess 2-7. It's just a guess. They might give us 3-1. Okay, let's see. 121.2. See if we can hear it.
Visual approach to east, landing and departing runway is 27 and 31.
27.
Out of Fairman. Jet A Southern Fields out of service. The runway 13 and runway 5 Pappies are out of service. Advise on initial contact. You have information. Echo.
Echo.
Go to the report information. Echo. Time 1952 Zulu. Wind 270 at 13. Gust 19er. Visibility 10. Sky clear. Temperature 26. 2.3. Altimeter 2985. Visual approach to east, landing and departing runway is 27 and 31. Out of Fairman. Jet A Southern Fields out of service. The runway 13 and runway 5 Pappies are out of service.
That makes more sense.
You have information. Echo.
Okay, that makes more sense. So basically ADS-B has not been updated yet.
Go to the report information. Echo. Time 1952 Zulu. Wind 270 at 13. Gust 19er. Visibility 10. Sky clear. Temperature 26. 2.3. Altimeter 2985. Visual approach to east, landing and departing runway is 27 and 31. Out of Fairman. Jet A Southern Fields out of service.
Hey, we got echo.
And I just verified that's 299 Juliet Sierra, Rockford altimeter 2982. What type aircraft? And say your destination again.
All right. Let's go to our flight plan. Bumpy, so damn
Number 9
bumpy.
Juliet Sierra, squawk 4211.
Bouncing around and thumbs hitting things I'm not wanting
Number
to.
65 Tango, traffic 1 o'clock, 4 miles, clears westbound, indicates 2,900, suggest you climb a couple hundred feet. 65 Tango, we're looking, we'll climb a couple hundred feet. Number 2, Comanche 28 Papa, contact Quad City approach 125.905.
6928 pop over to Quad City 12595. Thanks, sir. You have a good week.
November 736 X-ray Quad City approach, altimeter 29er86.
Good afternoon, Quad City approach, Comanche 6928 Papa, level 3,500 with echo.
Comanche 628 Papa Quad City approach, altimeter 29er85, make straight in runway 27.
Straight in 27, 28 Papa, thank you. Okay, so straight in 27, let's go ahead and switch tanks. Right, left. Watch that oil pressure, fuel pressure. That looks good. 18.8. Okay. Pad. Go to the fuel page. So we used 10 out of that, leaving us 16. So we're going to land on the left. Reset this. Man, I almost wish it would have taken him a little bit longer. Goodness gracious. Everything's looking good. Okay, let's go through our checklist here.
Rockford Airport information, Charlie, now current altimeter 2982.
Rockford. How am I hearing that? Oh, alright. 121.9 is ground there. I got the weather. We need tower. 119.4. We got that. Got the ATIS. We've got the approach plate pulled up. We got the comm radios are set. The altimeter is set. Heading indicator is set. Approach timer we don't need. Fuel selector, we're on the fullest tank. We're going to stay on this tank. Core landing checklist. Seat backs, seat belts. I didn't take that off this one. Emergency gear lever is clear. RP as needed. Gear below 125. Fuel boost pump. We'll get with our gumps. Mixture prop. We'll get with our gumps. Flaps below 100. Alright, we are set up. Estimated time to the destination, 19 minutes. That's a little bit smoother here. Still bumpy, but not as bad. Just, not said anything. Just days like this, it's glad I don't own a Bonanza. Bonanzas are great airplanes, but they wiggle in turbulence like this. Yaw. Kind of shake their booty around a little bit. And I just don't like the feeling of it. Maybe it's because I've never, I suppose like anything, you get used to it. Riding in Cliff's Bonanza, Sean brings me back once in a while. It feels funny you're doing this. Well, I should say maybe that's just the V-tails. His is a V-tail. The regular ones probably don't. There's a little bit of a downdraft. Everything's looking good. Now we got the updraft. Nose is about 2 degrees below the horizon, but our flight path is staying level. Which is nice, because you get a little speed out of it.
Cessna 364 Mike Alpha, Quad City approach, squawk 4525, say altitude and request.
miles.
Cessna 4 Mike Alpha, radar contact 5 miles northwest of Galesburg Airport, altimeter 2985.
Hopefully this works this time. The cameras are actually recording something and don't mess up. Like I said, the editing part is...
Cessna 4 Mike Alpha,
I
reset
test the editing
squawk
part.
4335.
Waiting for all the videos to download and then splicing it all together. Just not my cup of tea.
Roger, thanks.
Pick up the heading bug there. Yeah, we're definitely going to slow down for this descent because we get over the city, it's going to be even bumpier. Right over Interstate 88 now. And the Prophetstown exit. Which means Erie is the next one. There's a little air park up here that they fly ultralights on and off of. And Tim, the guy, my buddy there that owned a 170, he would take his 170, his tail dragger, in and out of it, but it's awful short. It is a whopping 2,000 feet. A little bit short for me. It's doable. Just not doable for me. In an emergency, I suppose I could. I see it right now. There's trees on the north end of it. I suppose if I was landing north, it could be easier, but there's a nice bump. I think I have the field in sight. Quite a ways out there yet. What is that? 28 miles, but I see the light spot where I know the field to be. Yeah, it's Quad City Ultralight. What it used to be. A guy that owned it would you could bring him over here and he would help you put it all together for those that wanted a little build assistance. Message here, airspace alert, yep. Oh.
November 81317 Quad City approach, altimeter 2985, make straight in runway 27, maintain VFR at or below 3,000.
Maintain VFR, 985, and up below 3,000 below, and runway 27.
I wonder where he's at. He must be quite a ways away from me because I'm not picking him up very well. I think the autopilot's doing pretty good. It's hard to tell when it's this bumpy, but it's not hunting. It's staying right on 3,500, much better than I could do. In this kind of bumps, I'd be all over the place. Suppose that's what having full and undivided attention on something is capable of. Alright, frequencies are all set. We got gumps to go. Start descending here in about 4 or 5 minutes. Well, Hope you all have a good week. I got quite a bit done there in their back room with a laptop, and I got these ROKID, ROKID. It's a monitor that you, like glasses, or like a, not VR, they're AR glasses. I got a monitor, I got two monitors, my laptop monitor, and I got a big monitor that's in the glasses. And that worked out pretty good. Gave me a little bit of a headache because I'm just not used to it, but it worked out pretty good. I was able to get quite a bit done. That's my traveling office. Or when we go on vacations or wherever. Just passing over. What is the name of this little place? Hillsdale. I knew that. There's a shell station there. Now we're going to do the same thing as I did before. Since the wind is that way, we're going to go ahead and fly heading now and let the wind drift us towards 27. So we're going to switch over to heading mode. And we're just going to let, instead of nav mode, we're going to let the wind drift us to the south. Because she wanted us heading for the end of 27. 2 minutes, we'll start our descent. That in. We want to go down to 1700. And now all we got to do is reach up, hit vertical speed, and then twist the wheel down. Well, we'll do 4 clicks or so. 5 clicks.
Number 736 X-ray, contact Rockford approach 126.0. November 736 X-ray, contact Rockford approach 126.0. November 81317, VFR altitude, your discretion, and how do you hear this transmission?
5 by 5 for 317.
Roger, thanks. November 736 X-ray, contact Rockford approach 126.0. November 736 X-ray, if you can hear the transmission, ident.
Alright, let's go ahead and start down here. We'll go down 400 feet a minute. Pull a couple inches of manifold pressure out here.
November 736 X-ray, Quad City approach, how do you hear?
400 feet a minute.
November 6928 Papa, contact tower, have a good one.
6928 Papa, you have a good one as well, ma'am. Thank you. Afternoon, Quad City Tower, Comanche 6928 Papa. We are 12 miles from the field, descending for a straight in 27.
Cessna 78650, contact departure, good day.
Over departure, 70, good day.
Comanche 6928 Papa, Quad City Tower, runway 27, cleared to land, wind 280 at 10.
6928 Papa, cleared to land, 2728 Papa. Okay. Yeah, I was sitting there looking at the wrong thing. I was looking at this one, and no, that's 3 miles to my to my point. The destination distance is here, 10.5 now. So we are descending, and we are pulling power as we do it. 400 feet a minute. That's what it wants to do, or that's what the calculation is. And we're still drifting. We're drifting to the left here. Right over the Interstate 80, Interstate 88. Ow, that hurt. Interchange. I bounced my head off the wall. Whew. Alright, let's go ahead. We're gonna up to the left just a bit. We're still descending. We're at 27. We're gonna go ahead and push this down 100 feet more. Nice big flock of birds there. We want to avoid that. Big pelicans. Okay, so the wind is right down the runway, or within 10 degrees of being right down the runway anyway. Back out a little bit more manifold pressure here as we descend. 2300 for 1700. Okay, we gumps to go, gumps to go. Passing over Carbon Cliff. Now over East Moline. Or Silvis, actually, this is Silvis. There, East Moline is over here. Okay, there's 2,000 for 1,700. Oh, bumpy. Oh, damn bumpy. Alright, let's go ahead and autopilot off. Go ahead and get down to 1,700 here. Now the only thing over here that I usually watch for is Black Hawk College has got a radio tower right here, but it's at least 1,000 feet above it. It's not too tall. Alright, so let's pull level. Get ourselves slowed down here.
Wind 250 at 10.
Get ourselves into gear speed. And there's 125 gear coming down. Fuel. Undercarriage. Mixture. Crop. Gear is down. Okay. Go 14 inches of manifold pressure. Let's get it slowed to 100. There's 100. First notch. Start down here. Give it the second notch. Wind is 250, so it's over here. It's going to be left to right. Looking for 90. We're right on 90. Gas, undercarriage, mixture, prop, speed, right on 90. Right on 90. Runway is clear. We check the gear, right on 90. We're high. Gonna pull a little bit of power out. We'll bring that third notch in early. Here's 85. And we got a good sink rate. We're catching back up. There we go. There's 85. Third notch. is in. We're right on the glide slope now.
200.
Thank you. That wind shifted. Now it's right to left. We're just going to go with the flow here, folks. Because my nose is pointed this way. There's 85.
100.
We're actually getting below the glide slope. That's all right. We're going to
70.
try to make that first turn off.
50. 20. 10. 5. 2. 1.
Nice. Dump the lift.
Comanche 28 Papa, turn left at November, contact ground point 9.
Left at November. I might need just a few feet, sir, if I could back taxi.
Comanche 28 Papa, no problem, that's approved.
28 Papa. Actually, I won't. Nice. Okay. Fuel boost pump coming off. Mixture coming lean. Tower, did you want me over to ground, sir? I'm sorry.
Comanche 28 Papa, affirmative.
Roger, 28 Papa to ground. Thank you. Hey. After landing checks. Okay. Quad City ground, Comanche 6928 Papa. I am at the intersection November and 27, looking to go to the T's.
Comanche 602 Papa, Quad City ground, roger, taxi via November, Golf Kilo, cross runway 31.
November Golf Kilo, cleared across 31, 28 Papa. Nice. So, everybody, hey, thanks a ton for riding with, if you're still with me. I wish the wind was a bit more so you could see kind of how she does. They're really good crosswind airplanes. And it was supposed to be 310, gusting into the mid-20s. I was like, oh, that'd be great. Okay, runway is clear. Approach end is clear. We'll get her crossed here. I hope you all have a good week, and we'll talk to you the next time I can. Bye.